What's going on, fellas? Um, just now getting up. So I want to share something with you guys. I read the comments, and I don't read all of them, but the ones that I can come across, I appreciate them. The good ones and the bad ones. I want all the comments, good or bad. But what stood out to me was I seen a guy comment that he was on day 96, and first and foremost, I'm going to say this, guys. If you want to put what day you're on in the comment section, what I'm saying, be my guest. Congratulations to you. I'm proud of you. But I seen a guy comment under his comment, the guy that said that he was on day 96, a guy commented under that and was like, yeah, but what are you going to do with it? And that caught my eye. And, guys, I want you guys to understand. See, I didn't come into this, I get that we live in a very capitalistic society where capitalism is everything. And I respect it because money is important. But I didn't come in with the intention to seek some type of financial or material gain from spreading the message of God to men, because I like to look at myself as a fisherman of men. But I sleep peacefully at night knowing that I'm not doing anything immoral. I sleep peacefully at night knowing that I'm saving 1, 2, 3, a couple thousand, maybe a couple million men from STDs, from alimony and child support court, from having unwanted children, from addictions, from vices. That makes me feel good, because outside of this, social media, outside of YouTube and whatnot, I think I've done pretty well for myself. And I don't seek anything from any of you, and understanding that I'm doing the work of God, and I've been receiving all of my life. I'm very blessed, and I have to give back some way, somehow, without looking for any material or monetary gain. So back to the guy saying that, what are you going to do with it? This is what I want to get you guys. Let me put my phone in do not disturb, because I feel like somebody going to call me. I feel like I don't want you guys to be on this path, the path less chosen by a mass majority of men, with the hopes of, I'm going to retain so I can gain something, right? We all, that's it. There are some spiritual, mental, physical benefits come with abstaining. And I don't care what nobody tells you. There's several content creators and YouTube channels where they speak of this matter, and kudos to them. Whether I agree with their message or not, I respect it, because they're helping men become better men. And if I'm being honest, guys, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than what you can possibly gain from this. The strength, right? The energy, the vitality, that is all great. But understand that this is something to get you closer to the Most High, to get you closer to God, or whatever your religious practice may be. And also understand that we've been conditioned to constantly indulge in this, right? So I just want to share this message with all of my subscribers, that do it for you. Do it for you. Many of you have addictions. Many of you have, kids born out of wedlock. Many of you have contracted some things that you can't get rid of, or you can get rid of. But understand that I'm trying to save many men from themselves, man. because it's a tough pill to swallow. You know, when we're dealing with a woman and we just meet a woman, you know, that's the first thing that we want to do. We want to see what she feels like. And I want to get you guys out of that mentality. And I want you guys to filter out all of the women that you don't want to have no problems with. And I want you guys to attract high quality women that are on your path, that respect your journey, respect your boundaries, and abstaining until you marry. Because when you got to understand that when you're in the lustful state, right? When you're in your lower self and you meet a woman, you're ignoring all of the small things, because all you ready to release. So you might have not caught on to, maybe this woman she might be filthy, she might be, you know, she might have bad intentions, you know. So it kind of filters out, you know, this journey filters out that, because you're not thinking like, oh, I'm ready, the first thing I'm gonna do when I get with her is I'm gonna release. It filters that out. And understand that as men in today's time, we have to make sure that we control ourselves, bro. That's why men are at the bottom, because women understand that we have very little control. And when you master and you conquer and you have self-control, right? You separate yourself from the average Joe Schmo, the average Joe, right? When you eliminate that and you rewire your brain, it's almost like you become more connected. You become more self-aware. You become more emotionally intelligent. And I don't want you guys to get on this path, the path least chosen, just wanting to gain, right? Because there are going to be benefits. I don't care what nobody tells you. There's going to be benefits to this. But also keep in mind that you and I have had in my past have overcame addictions, right? There was points in my life where before even coming on YouTube, man, I had a crazy addiction to pussy. It's almost like if I didn't get pussy at least 2 times a week, I felt less than a man. Think about that. Doesn't even make sense. If I didn't get pussy within like 2 to 3 times a week, I felt like I wasn't a man. And that's not the way to be living. That's not the way to be thinking, right? So understand that for all of you guys on these streets and these days, you know, kudos to you. I hope that it's making you better all around the board, and understanding that even though you're retaining, I still want you guys to be putting in the groundwork. Still want you guys to be being great in every aspect of your life, prosperity, mentally, physically. You know, I want you guys to be doing what's today was abnormal, right? A lot of men aren't receptive to this information and this views and videos on all of this stuff, like, you know. But and kudos to those content creators that are, you know, pushing the message. And whether I agree with your message or not, you're still helping men be better men, so I respect it, you know. And you know, there will be haters, not even just on social media, but just in the world. And people are going to see you, and you're going to stand out, and you're going to illuminate. You're going to light up in every room you go in, and men are going to be very intimidated because they can smell your strength. And that's true, man, because it's something about you guys. Like, when you're on this journey, man, you stand out like a sore thumb, and men and women can sense that energy, and it will come with some hate, understanding that the enemy is always working. And that's why when I, you know, in my earlier years of being on YouTube, I was like, man, how is it, man, I had so many haters, man. And I was just like, man, I'm not telling men to go out here and be with all these different women and catch a disease and STDs and have, you know, baby mamas. I'm not telling men to do nothing of their detriment. I'm encouraging men to be great men. So I'm like, where I couldn't understand, you know, this is, I mean, I developed thick skin now. So like I said, nothing affects me, but I couldn't understand, like, why is it the hate coming with a positive message? But I also understand that this journey brings about that hate, whether it be on social media or in the real world, man. It's gonna be some haters out there, man. You know, even it's times where I'm in the gym, man, and guys are so jealous, man. I seen it the other day, a guy just came and just took my bench, man. I had my towel on it, my gloves, my phone, and he just took my bench. That's a test. That's why I said I love this journey, because it gives me emotional intelligence to be able to control myself and not let my anger get the best of me, which is one of the 7 deadly sins, is anger. But guys, I just want to share this message with y'all, man. I want y'all to have a happy Tuesday. And retain, refrain, abstain so you can obtain, and be strong. You know, I'm sending out love to all you guys, man. I'm checking out.